Hello everybody, welcome. We've got the final game. It is the final game in the final best of 3 of this TSL4 qualifier number 2. It is awesome, amazing, and it is an incredibly high level of play. We are having basically the best of the GSTL representing teams, the Korean pro teams in this series. We've had Losira, we have Hyun, we have Seed, we had Slayer's Min, we had Anyang Prime, we had all these big names in here just playing incredibly well. And what? Once again, Seed is going for the pylon in his main base. Interesting. Well, that's our first player in this game. It's LG-IM.Seed, and is going up against TSL.Hyun, who is the red Zerg on the bottom left. We are playing on Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom, which is a good map for 2-base pushing for Protoss, so that's something that can definitely be threatened for against Hyun. But the other thing is that's good for cannon rushing too, because of this little spot here. You throw down a pylon here, and no lings or drones can actually go past it, and the cannon here then gets built, and it can't be hit until the pylon gets killed. And when you build this cannon, your probe gets knocked out, so all of a sudden your probe can start running around here and putting down more cannons if you really want to. So that's something that is really powerful on this map, but especially with a new queen range, queens can actually range attack that from the top over here, so that's something to be that's something that's not going to be relevant to this game because of the fact that we're seeing Seed go for a gateway play at the front. The thing is, though, that Hyun has not seen this yet. Hyun is just going for the normal play of going for the pool before the hatchery. So he's going to try and get his hatch down in a second, but notice he's going to go straight down here with this other drone, and he'll be easily able to throw down this hatchery down here. And what I really want to see now is Seed go for something aggressive. Try and punish this outlandish third, because as of right now, Hyun is only just now figuring out that it's not a forge fast expansion. The Overlord's just getting into play now. It's going to be able to move across. It's going to take a look at this wall and see that it is without a doubt a gateway expansion, and it's going to be curious to see how Hyun's going to manage defending this on this map, because it's very different from Daybreak. Daybreak is much larger. Let's go ahead and talk about that game for a second. We had a gateway expansion from Seed. He ended up getting punished by Hyun, who's able to get his 3 bases up and stream in a healthy amount of lings, just maybe 16 to 24 lings, and he was able to hit Seed at a devastating time. Seed was trying to get out a Stargate play, so he delayed his second and his third gate at his walls natural, and it ended up just being really simple for Hyun to just move in and bust down that wall. So the greediness of Seed to get down that fast Stargate really was his downfall in that last game. It allowed Hyun the time to just continue willing down the gateways before they could even complete. And if we had Seed go for the 2 gateways before the Stargate, he would have been able to actually stay alive, and we could still theoretically be casting the game right now. However, that was a timing that was mishap by him. But it looks like Hyun has gone ahead and thrown down all 3 of his hatches, so even in the face of this gateway expansion, he's going to go for this all 3 bases. And this means he's probably going to have to throw down either those 16 to 24 lings like he did in the last game and maybe get another quick win, or he's going to have to throw down a bunch of defensive spine crawlers in the possibility of Seed going for a massive attack. If Seed goes for a huge attack and ends up attacking the third while Hyun doesn't have a creep spread between him or anything, that could be really bad. But now we're just watching this. The Zerg is trying to go ahead and engage, but the Stalker is going to retreat, killed 1 drone, and that was it. But that's fine. I mean, the Stalker's going to retreat, stay alive, so it's a nice little kill. And it looks like Seed is, yes, this time around, he's going for those 3 gates before his other tech. I kind of want him to go DTs, to be honest. I kind of want him to go for charge and DTs, and go for a DT rush and then lead in with a charge Archon attack. I think that would be a nice thing to catch Hyun off guard. Or Hyun off guard. I keep saying his name wrong. But yeah, so if he can do that, I think that would be his best possible move in the face of all this, because he'll be able to have a quick aggression with a DT, followed up by a very logical, clear-cut attack of Zealots and Archons, and that will be good against just about anything that Hyun can go for, except for an Infestor Rush, which is actually looking like it could be happening because the lair just started for Hyun before the metabolic boost. But this could also just be Nidus. or mutas, because to be honest, mutas are devastatingly strong against gateway openers. Because take a look at the infrastructure that is being had by Seed. Seed is going for a large gateway attack. He's going for a 6-gate timing attack, which is his only opportunity to basically win against mutas. Because here's the way it goes. When you forge fast expand, you have a forge down. You can throw on cannons, you're good. You can defend against mutas with good army movements on top of cannons. When you go for gateway expansion, there is a distinct lack of cannons. There's no forge. You have only units, and you're spending your entire bit of gas at the start of the game for 8 gates actually for you're spending your entire bit of gas at the start of the game on sentries because they're going to be aggressive. So if you get hit by fast mutas, all of a sudden your sentries are all dead. You have to warp in stalkers, and you're going to be contained completely onto 2 base. You may be able to defend against the mutas for a couple minutes, but all of a sudden you're going to be up against a 5-base Zerg while you're struggling to get a 3rd base, and Zerg can just overwhelm you. But let's take a look at what this is going to be used for. The lair is out. We got just really fast speed roaches, it seems. Missile attack is being researched, and we've got the Glior Constitution going down, so there will be speed roaches out shortly. But look at the fact that Hyun only doesn't have... You can tell it's been a long day of casting. You can see that Hyun hasn't gotten his 5th and 6th gas geysers yet, so he's going to go just pure roach for the moment, and I'm very curious if he's going to get burrow and if he's going to get his tongue and claws, or is he going to stick with just straight speed roaches. We do have a forward pylon, and this now big attack is going to be happening, and it's going to be great that Hyun has got his Hyun has got all of these roaches coming out with speed. That's going to be pivotal for defending this. The problem is that there's no spine crawlers. So we're going to have Seed pushing in for a big attack. Drones are being pulled immediately. No wasting time on that one. We're having nice forces, very methodical force wheeling going down. A nice L. It looks like... I was going to make a really bad joke about Losir and Losir, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say that I could make the joke and not make it so you guys don't hate me. So now we're having all of the, this tossings are just not dying at the moment. We just keep seeing them getting reinforced coming in. We've got a couple more zealots and everything in here. We see that the numbers are increasing as they're streaming forward. We got more zealots and everything coming in. This is actually a really strong army. Hyun is going to try and get a bunch of Lings and Roaches, but this is incredibly powerful. I don't know if Hyun's actually going to be able to defend against this because we have just so many force fields and everything available. We've got actually 2 now here, but they're looking like the sentries are in front. They're not good tanks. Sentries are terrible tanks. Those are going to fall, and then we're going to have the Lings being effective against the Stalkers. And the fact that there is a 3rd base, this is functioning as a great avenue for attack. The reinforcements coming from the back means we have a full guaranteed surround from all the places the larva could be coming out of. So Hyun is going to continue moving forward. We have 7 roaches coming in, but it looks like they're mostly spawning actually from down there as they're going to come in. Drones are once again being pulled. Lings are in play as well. But there are zealots. There are a bunch of zealots. We've got the drones going to be moving around and trying to stop the stalkers from being able to micro. Forward pylon gets thrown down. Hyun needs to be able to handle that. Otherwise, this is going to win. And wait a second. Hyun's at 46 food. C's at 74. I think Hyun is getting... knocked out, it seems. We've got 12 Lings out the way, but look at the drone count. There's 17 drones. There's 17 drones. Queens are getting taken out. Seed is continuing to push forward. This 1-gate expand, 8-gate attack is working out incredibly well. And this is once again that weakness of going for the 3 bases against the 1-gate expand. You have to throw down spawn crawlers if you're going to go for the 3 bases. Otherwise, you can get overwhelmed like this. The timing of this 8-gate attack was really, really strong. I think Hyun might have been ready for a 6-gate attack, but 8 gates and this control, the force fields, the amount of energy that was accrued on those sentries at the start of the game, just way too much. Hyun's now down to 28 food. GG gets called, and that is the final game of this particular qualifier. The TSL4 is going to continue to be casted. This qualifier is going to continue to be casted by Team Liquid later on at 4:30 EST. So I think you guys have 28 minutes to wait. I have a feeling I'll be watching that as well. I'm very curious as to seeing what is going to be happening because we have, I believe, 3 Zergs and a Protoss moving on. So that's pretty cool. We just finished casting this last series, so thank you all very much for watching. If you want VODs and everything of the previous qualifier that was held yesterday, it's on zanderfeverSC and the YouTube and all that good stuff, so thank you very much. If you want to do the whole following and social networking support and all that stuff, it's twitch.tv/zanderfever, and you got YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, zanderfeverSC. So if you're so kind, that'd be great. Oh, if you want the replays, they're on zanderfever.tv. And is there anything else?